What is going on, YouTube? Culturedog Sam Hatch back with number 4 for the Blu-ray collection videos. And this time we're going to get a little serious. I think we have to jump into some drama films here. Load up the gravitas and start acting with intensity and all that stuff. But there may be some things mixed in there that don't belong. It'll mostly be drama, and we'll see what else we can do to shake things up. So we still got plenty more collection videos to come. And then when I finally put the last nail in the coffin of the Blu-ray collection videos, then I'll start digging into the DVDs. And I still owe some VHS ones for bootlegs and all that stuff. So enjoy some more Blu-ray. Alright, back with some more Blu-rays. And these aren't really that well organized. They're kind of some are historical action or whatever, but they're mostly drama-ish stuff. But Alexander Revisited, Oliver Stone's hot mess of a period action drama with Colin Farrell. Yeah, figured I'd check out the revisited final cut version of it. Another troubled production, Tony Kaye's American History X. He had a lot of problems with the studio putting this together, and apparently does not appreciate the theatrical cut, but intense flick. Australia, the Baz Luhrmann film. Some good visuals and nice sound design in there. The other films we have on DVD, but Before Midnight, Richard Linklater's great series of Julie Delpy, Ethan Hawke relationship tales, are really a good series. Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan. Again, kind of a mix of different genres, but cool flick, not to be confused with the George C. Scott horror film, but the Clint Eastwood Changeling. Kind of underseen film. Good stuff, really intense. Angelina Jolie and John Malkovich in a role a little bit later on in the film. But yeah, I enjoyed that quite a lot. Cider House Rules, so Always Sunny says I should have that on Laserdisc. Yeah, my wife picked it up on Blu-ray. Steven Soderbergh's an interesting character, keeps coming out with different stuff. Contagion is one of the, well, not newer, but, because I mean he's come up with so much stuff after this, but interesting outbreak film. This is a pretty cool flick from James Mangold, Copland. Great cast. Sylvester Stallone really knocked it out of the park in that flick. And cool sound design. And yeah, really good indie flick from the 90s. This is one of the titles that apparently can suffer from laser rot, the Blu-ray incarnation, because of the plants that Criterion Collection had used for pressing. But David Fincher's The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. This was a kind of hilarious release because after Zodiac, the media had convinced themselves that this was the front runner for the Oscar when it was released, and it was released, and the media completely just like started whistling and looking the other way as if it hadn't happened, and totally made an ass out of themselves because they didn't instantly love it the way they had prescribed for themselves. That said, I think this is more of a film that kind of sits with you, and it starts to kind of get more interesting with repeated viewing. So, yeah, not a instantly lovable Fincher film, but classic John Boorman, Deliverance. Looks pretty good in high def, too. Not anything you're going to want to watch on a Saturday night with your buddies, but then again, maybe you will. Check that out. The extended cut of The Da Vinci Code. Tom Hanks's hair is even more in your face. I haven't seen that in a long time. Kind of underwhelming, but I think I enjoyed Angels and Demons a little bit more, and even that was a bit messy. The Departed, the Scorsese remake of Infernal Affairs. Cool stuff. Good to have on high def. Cronenberg's period of doing some interesting films from like Spider onward. He really kind of broke out of his filmmaking pattern, and this was one of his great Viggo Mortensen releases, Eastern Promises with Naomi Watts, and yeah, Really, really intense film about the Russian mob, of course, in England. But yeah, good stuff. I've got this on Laserdisc, DVD, and of course I had to get it on Blu-ray as well. My favorite film of the 90s, David Fincher's Fight Club. This is the 10th anniversary edition. Hard to believe that such a thing could have happened, but yeah, in 2009 I was 10 years old. Now it's even older, so. But yeah, had to get that. Cool Ben Affleck film, Gone Baby Gone. And another nice Miramax release that's not dumbed down by Echo Bridge. I actually need to get a replacement of this because there was a skip in it, but the 70th anniversary Blu-ray of Gone with the Wind, one of my favorite films of all time. And actually, yeah, we just watched this a couple months ago. And gorgeous in high definition. Some good extra features on there as well, and definitely worth picking up. One of the many renditions out there. This is a nice box set I got of the extended editions of all three Dragon Tattoo films. And yeah, nice release here. So it's got the girl with the dragon tattoo, the girl who played with fire, and the girl who kicked the hornet's nest, all in the extended version. So pretty cool release. 9 hours, man. And of course I had to get the David Fincher Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and is indeed the feel-bad film of the holiday season. I love that kind of anti-marketing campaign he came out with there. A lot of good extras on there as well. And another great modern Fincher film, Gone Girl. A really intense adaptation of the Gillian Flynn novel, which I had never read, but really enjoyed this quite a bit, and the kind of twists and turns it took, and it comes with an amazing Amy book that is one of the fictional children's story series from the movie. Interesting mix. Baz Luhrmann doing some hip hop mixed with 20s culture in The Great Gatsby. My wife actually bought this for me. She hates anachronistic music, so she refuses to watch it, so I have to actually watch that by myself. Great film. Peter Jackson's Heavenly Creatures. This really freaked me out when I watched it. I had rented it on VHS when it, well, not when it first came out. I think I'd been meaning to see it for a long time, and really put the zap on me. And it's one of those movies where you actually feel bad, like the following day, as if you did the same stuff the main characters did. This gets mixed in with The Prestige a lot, but I'm a jerk because I actually think I still like this film more. Neil Berger's The Illusionist. It's got a really great heart to it. Edward Norton's great in it. Paul Giamatti's in it. Rufus Sewell, Jessica Biel. Yeah, it's just got a lot of great kind of melancholy period stuff, but love the whole look of it, and yeah, I mean, it's not as twisty as The Prestige, but I love it. This I don't have in 3D, but it's still pretty insanely eye-popping in just regular old 2D high-def Li-Fi. And yeah, Ang Lee knocking out some crazy storytelling / visual overload. I haven't seen the TV show, but here's Limitless, the unrated extended cut. Kind of like a different take on Flowers for Algernon or Charlie. But this has got a different ending. David Lynch goodness. Mulholland Drive. My wife was nice enough to pick that up for me for Christmas on the Criterion Collection Blu-ray. I still wish it had released the television pilot, but I know that's like, no, you do not release the television pilot, but I actually like the television pilot more than I like the film, because it's got a great vibe to it, and you can really get a sense of how the television show would have gone, and it's like, in an alternate universe, this would have been a crazy good show. But still good getting the movie on Blu-ray. Very cool Edward Norton, Colin Farrell film, Pride and Glory. Got kind of kicked to the curb in the wake of We Own the Night. But Really, really gritty stuff. Joe Carnahan co-wrote it, but yeah, nasty stuff. Classic nasty stuff. Ed Norton and Richard Gere in Primal Fear. Not sure if I love this this case. I kind of wish they had used the original artwork, poster artwork, which is pretty striking and cool. But yeah, good stuff there. Michael Mann film that is also not really well loved. Public Enemies. A really interesting flick, mostly because it's a period piece that uses digital photography. So, like some of the shootouts, you know, when the characters are holed up in a hotel in one scene, like, you know, it looks like it was shot for like a PBS show or something. Really weird vibe for it. But I like the relationship between Johnny Depp and Marianne Cotillard in this. It's definitely a grower. Classic Scorsese, Raging Bull. I'd always meant to get it on Laserdisc, but Blu-ray will do. And one of my other all-time favorite films, I'm a huge David Fincher fan. Got a steelbook of 7 to go along with my New Line Cinema, to go along with my 2 Laserdiscs and my Digibook DVD. But pretty cool. Nothing really on the inside there, but nice steelbook. Got it for cheap. All right, what's up next? It seems like we're in David Fincher land. Social Network, really cool flick. Love the score in particular, but great writing from Aaron Sorkin, and Jesse Eisenberg is pretty killer in it. So Andrew Garfield's really good in that too. Oh man, this film took forever to come out in a widescreen version. There was a DVD and, of course, an old Laserdisc, but this is a really cool, very much delayed home video release of William Friedkin's Sorcerer. Really cool Tangerine Dream score. I also love Henri Georges Clouzot's The Wages of Fear that this was based on, which is really, really, really good stuff. Really intense, but it's a cool digibook with some great artwork in there. A part of his memoir called The Friedkin Connection. But yeah, Sorcerer. Definitely pick that up if you haven't seen it yet. Straw Dogs. There was a Criterion collection, I believe, on DVD that I never got, but it was a 40th anniversary unrated version that MGM put out. They took the rights back. Really not too much for special features, but I figured I'd grab that. Some old classic Sam Peckinpah action. Terrence Malick's Tree of Life. Got this stupid cheap at Big Lots. Couldn't say no. And, intense Jennifer Lawrence flick, Winter's Bone. Yeah, really good stuff. I mean, now kind of people are backpedaling away from it, but no, it is really solid stuff. And really harrowing family struggle. Michael Mann's Thief. My wife was super cool enough to buy that for me from the Criterion collection. Again, there's a Laserdisc I'll still have to pick up at some point too, but been waiting to get this on video for a long time. I showed this in one of my recent pickup videos. Shane Carruth's Upstream Color. Very cool. Shane Carruth's Upstream Color and Primer, aka Primer, are 2 films you should look into. David Fincher's Zodiac. You've probably seen my Blu-ray Spotlight review on it, but absolutely love this film and this release. Great stuff. This is a documentary, West of Memphis, a kind of spiritual counterpart to the Paradise Lost series that Bruce Sinofsky and Joe Berlinger did. This one's produced by Peter Jackson and Fran Walsh, and Amy Berg directed. This version I got off of Amazon really cheap, and it does not have any of the deleted scenes it says it has, and I never got around to returning it, but someday I'll get the one with the deleted scenes. And then a brief little pile of Westerns, the remake of 3:10 to Yuma, which I thought was actually a really capable flick, and again, Ben Foster in a crazy role in here, so yeah, good supporting cast. Dig it. Appaloosa, Viggo Mortensen, Ed Harris, and little Renee Zellweger in there. My wife picked that one up. This technically isn't a Western, but close enough because it's inspiration for some spaghetti westerns. Yojimbo. I still have to get Sanjuro. I had them both on DVD, and I traded them in because they weren't formatted for widescreen televisions. Then I picked this up, and then now they packaged them together. So I don't necessarily want to buy both of them and then throw this one away, so I just want to find Sanjuro separately. But this thing is stunningly gorgeous in high def. Yeah, really good stuff. And also not technically a Western because it takes place in the Outback, but The Proposition. Yeah, really cool stuff. Nick Cave wrote the screenplay. Guy Pearce and Ray Winstone are amazing in it. And this has been reissued on Blu-ray quite a few times. But absolutely hunt this one down if you've never seen it. So that's it for like dramas and westerns and stuff like that. We're going to get into some more Blu-rays in the collection soon. So thanks for hanging out. Cheers.